Hey guys, what's up? So like I said, this is the second one I'm doing this week for Teen Wolf, and I finally got to watching it, and I would like to say I'm not disappointed. It was actually really good. The reason why I say I'm not disappointed is because I just didn't really know where they were going to go with the Kate thing, which I thought was really weird. One thing I have to say, and I've seen a couple people not like it, and I will say, okay, and I said this last season too when Malia first came in, it's not because I like Derek. I would like Styles with Lydia, that'd be fine too. But I just have a problem with Malia just because, like they were even having in the movie, she still thinks Coyote, just thinks Coyote, and I don't like how dependent she's getting on Styles, like in the scene with where he had to where they had to kiss for her to get to focus, to listen to the noises. I mean, I get that it's like a centering thing, but it's making her too dependent, and she needs to start learning to come back into society or just being her own person. And then in the car later that episode, she's saying, I wouldn't leave you, I'd leave them, but I wouldn't leave you. And he's like, it's progress. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, and it's a little bit better because Jeff had them be 2 months, so there was some time for them to, like, develop into something. But even then, like, the development doesn't really seem to be there for me. I don't know. To me, it just seems like it'd be a relationship where she would be really dependent on him and would, like, probably punch him a lot and like tease him, but like kind of like go too far and not really get the relationship thing and how it works. And kind of like how earlier she kind of just ran off to go to the monster, and Styles just kind of freaking out. And Styles' reaction was to her just leaving means he doesn't really trust her. And I think with the relationship, you really need to trust the person you're in, which is one of the reasons why Scott and Allison had like off again and on again things, because they didn't trust each other. With both of them having secrets and other things. And so right now I don't really consider the relationship a relationship because they don't trust each other. It's still really new, and I just don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think it should work out, not only because of their two personalities clashing together, but also because I get that Lydia's taking a time off because her not boyfriend died, and a whole bunch of people died, and her getting kidnapped and everything. But I don't think Styles should be dating anyone either. Not him personally, but he killed people and messed up and thought he was gonna die, and like just a whole bunch of shit just happened with him. And I don't think that would have been the relationship. I don't even think the relationship they had started, or even their friendship, and last season was good for them. And the fact that they're keeping them together makes me think that it's only going to be like a volatile relationship, and it's not going to work out because they got together during a really violent and not like good time. I don't think. Anyways, I should start talking about the relationship. You already know how I feel about it. I don't like it. I don't think it's going to work. It shouldn't work. Okay, but the actual episode, I like the beginning. I like the setting that they had with Styles and Lydia, and how they're going to this party, and all the whole general feel they had about Mexico. And then I'm wondering still how they got an invitation. I'm assuming they like made one, and that the family, I know their name, but I don't want to like say it because I'm sure I don't remember it correctly. But that the family were assuming they were going to show up because they seemed like they were. And then I liked how, there's Kira and Malia. I will say I like Malia as a character. She has the potential to be a strong female character, and we need one now that Allison isn't there anymore. Now we've just got Lydia and Kira, and it'd be nice to have more of them instead of it just being like Scott and Styles and, Derek. But it'd be nice just to have some strong female characters, especially, because Malia has that potential. I would also like to find out about her thing with Peter, which is weird, but I would like to find more about that. Anyways, back to the story. I liked their little sequence in there, and they're fighting, and I really liked Kira's glow stick nunchucks. Those are interesting. I found it really weird that, especially since they did the whole party, that the family sprayed the whole party with like wolfsbane, which it's not like deadly to humans, and it's only deadly probably in like high concentrations, but it's still kind of poisonous. That's like you're kind of killing your own people, your own party people. But I guess I didn't really care. And then the whole thing about her, the main lady, sorry, I don't remember names, so I'm gonna call them family and the main lady, shocking Scott to find out answers, and the fact that she already knew who it was, which is interesting, and it brings back to her in season 3, them threatening Peter and Derek where she was. I find that interesting that she didn't even mention to them who it was. I guess she just assumed, but she was probably doing the same thing, that she did to Scott to Derek and Peter, mostly Derek, to try and get them to figure it out, but they escaped before they could figure it out, which probably would have been helpful if they did. But yeah, I liked a lot. I liked the fight scene. The only thing I don't like, besides the Malia and Stiles thing, was there was a monster outside attacking the Jeep. There's also the thing that, like, the weird, I think, bone or like arrow thing that attacked Stiles' car, and then the thing inside the cave. That's kind of weird. Like, who are these people? Are they with Kate? I'm assuming they're with Kate. Why are they out there? Why are they attacking? It's obviously not like a normal animal. It's probably like a shapeshifter or some kind of weird thing. But I'm assuming they're with Kate. Otherwise, I don't know why they'd be there. They could just be rogue, I guess. But it'd seem weird that they just attack random people. Other than that, yeah, the Derek thing. Yeah, at the end of the episode, I kind of already had a hint, because one of my favorite things when I'm looking for fan fiction is to go to look at, like, just for a variety of things, and I like looking at, like, young Derek things, and a lot of, like, the works were there are more fanfics for that than like there used to be, and looking through it, it's just like, spoilers for season 4, episode 1. I'm like, what? So I had a hint already that for some reason, young Derek comes back, which I find really weird, but like an interesting plot twist. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with this, or do with him. And one of my theories is the fact that I'm assuming Kate obviously made him, younger. I was assuming, I don't know if she knew that Scott and them were coming for him, but I'm assume again, would think, that Kate de-aged Derek to, because it's probably around the time where either he doesn't remember Kate, or he was still in love with Kate and didn't really know what was going on. So I'm predicting that she made Derek younger to kind of use him in a way, and say like, with Scott and everyone, that they killed his family if they end up telling him, and they're not there anymore because of them, and like she tries to like just sweet talk him and use him, but now that they saved him, she can probably still do that. She probably still has some in with him or something, but I don't know. I'm interested to see where they're gonna go with Derek being de-aged. I also like the fact that they brought Stiles' sheep to Mexico, and I'm wondering what Melissa and John are gonna think about when they get back to Beacon Hills, and if they know whether or not they're in Mexico. Would assume they would, because going to Mexico doesn't take one day, it takes a couple of days, and so, and then I'm interested to see where Peter is as well. But yeah, the episode was good overall. I liked it a lot. I liked the new ideas they're bringing in and the plot twist they're bringing in. My only critiques is, again, the Stiles and Malia relationship that I just don't understand, and I don't see the appeal of it, because it just seems like it's not going to work out, and it's kind of violent and too dependent, especially with what has happened to both of them in their past. And then I really like seeing these new abilities that Lydia's getting and what she did with the bullets and that she's kind of understanding her powers. I understand why Scott doesn't think Kira's his girlfriend, but they still kind of have a thing, so we'll see how that works out. And I'm happy that Scott's becoming more of an alpha and just showing his strengths and thinking things through and doing all this stuff. And yeah, and Derek being a kid again. But, so I'm just excited to see how all these are going to play out, and I hope you guys liked the episode. Sorry if you guys like Malia and Stylus together. Try and explain it to me, maybe I'll like it better, I don't know. But I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys liked this video. I think this will work out for now. If it starts not working out, I'll let you know, and all that stuff. But yeah, alright, have a good week, and I'll see you guys sometime in the beginning of next week for Haikyuu. Alright, bye, love you.